Yo, so I was thinking today, what is the best way to annoy as many people as I can? So I did the home kits, I did the away kits, but how about I do the home and the away and the third kits all in one amazing video? Well, my friends, that is what we got. We got every single home, away, third kit in the Premier League right here. 60 Arsenal's, the Chelsea's, Everton's, Palace's, Liverpool's, all in order right there. And I think I've counted it, 56 kits. So I think there's a few teams that doesn't have a third kit. Let's get underway and start with, I guess I'll do all the home kits first, and then the away kits, and then the third kits to end it off. So that it's not just Arsenal's first and Villa's and Bournemouth's to be, I guess, kind of more spaced out. So with that said, let's start with the home kits. Arsenal, I think we all know where this is going. Arsenal home kit, God tier. It just is class, so I think Arsenal's completely smashed their kits for the season. Home and away and thirds are all class, so fair play to them. I'm sure Vizeh is making a lot of money from you guys from buying the kits, which, you know what, he spent money this window, so I guess he deserves it. So Arsenal, first home kit, God tier, simple. Villa, I guess it's a B or like a C. It's alright, but like it's nothing special, to be fair. And if I'm trying to rate this compared to every single other kit that there is, it just is an okay kit. You know what? I do a B. Because I feel there's some that's like a bit worse. There's some that's got awful for me. Next up, Brighton. Brighton's kit is also a B for me. I didn't like it at first because I thought it was kind of boring. However, with like the kind of blue like numbers and letters at the back, I think it's alright, to be fair. Burnley's kit, saying actually it's quite similar to Villa, and I feel like I was kind of popped out a bit more, but saying that it's in the photo, so it's probably a bit different. But it's literally a Villa 2.0 over than a different sponsor. So yeah, I think compared to some other kits, though, you know, I put it as a B. I don't want to put too many kits as a B. Such as next up, Chelsea is a C for me. It looks like a bus seat, personally, for me. It's just a bit. You with Chelsea, represent Chelsea with that class and a bit of like finesse to them. This kit, it does look like what you see in a megabus. So up next, let's go with Palace. For me, it's a C. I like their away kits. Into that later, but when you see it on the pitch, on footballers it looks alright, but on like normal people, it just looks a bit odd. I don't know why. It looks like a bit like it's made out of plastic. It looks like plasticky for me. So I guess compared to other kits, I'll say it's a C. Up next, we've got Everton. I like their kit. I actually do like it. I don't think it's an A. I mean, what qualifies as an A though? It gets job done. It's nothing special, but it's, you know, it's decent. So I'll say a B. Leicester home kit. I do like the kit a lot. So I'm gonna say Leicester is, I want to say a God tier. I like the kit a lot. Like the dark blue with the gold. The sponsor is good. I think all around it's a very, very nice kit. So I'll put Leicester's as a God tier for me. Now, of course, this is only my own opinion. You may disagree. This is my subjective views. I've got a chat on Twitch helping me out as well. But, of course, it's me that makes the final choice. So, got Leicester's a God tier. If you're a Leicester fan, fair play. You have some very nice kits this year. Liverpool, I'll say an A. I didn't like it at first, but I get, like, the historic background behind it, the pinstripes. I don't think it's God tier. I do, in fact, prefer the kit last year to this year. But compared to like Villa or Burnley's or Brighton's or Everton's, I think it just looks a bit more nicer. So I'll say Liverpool's an A. Up next will be City. Again, I didn't really like it at first, but on the pitch with like the white kind of like letters and numbers at the back of it, it's a nice little kit. The purpose is a bit odd, but I guess it's got something more to it. Like previous years, it was a bit boring. So I like the fact they've gone a bit further. So I think City's kit is an A. United's kit for me, you may think it's a bit like kind of boring, but honestly, I do like their kit a lot. I like the red, the kind of shade of red. I think it stands out more. And I do actually like the badge thing, the shield for where the badge is. I think it represents it quite well. For United, their home kit, I think it's a God tier kit. I think it's a kit that will be worn across Old Trafford or by United fans for many years to come. The way how I kind of rank these is based on, do I think it's a kit that will be seen often after this year? So like 2-3 years time, will we be seeing these kits about more often? I think we will. For like the Leicesters and the Arsenals and Uniteds, I think it's a very nice kit, better than previous years. Therefore, we'll probably see these kits more often than other years. Now, for example, remember like the 16-17 kit for Burnley. It was a shocking kit, and I've not seen anyone wear that since that season. So that's kind of how I would kind of rate these kits. Will I see this kit being seen often in like a year or two time by their fans? Up next will be Newcastle. I'll say a B. I would have put it as a C at the start. However, I like the fact that it's unique, and I can't really diss Puma for taking a bit of a risk. I thought it did look kind of weird, but the more I can see it in real life, the more I think, you know what? It's a nice kit. I like it, and it represents Newcastle quite well, because I know that historically they have like some kits with like the badges in the centre, so I can't really diss them for going out there. So for me, I would say the Newcastle home kit is a B. Norwich home kit, I think I like it a lot. I'm debating it to be a god tier kit. I can see Norwich fans wearing this kit quite often. The only issue for me is that it looks amazing by the actual players on the pitch, but by like Norwich fans, because of the gradient, it may look a bit odd, unless you got like green shorts on. Like, you may be thinking, oh, it's kind of a weird thing to say, not irrelevant. I think it is, because again, people won't be wearing full kits for this, you know, like, it's also for how it looks on players on the pitch, and it's also on how it looks like on normal people outside the pitch. So Norwich, I like it a lot. I'll say A for them. Up next will be the likes of Sheffield United. I guess it's a B. It's red and white. It's got a decent sponsor. It gets job done. Can't really complain about that much. So B for Sheffield United. Up next, we've got the I'm sorry, Southampton fans. I don't mind your other kits. If I see any on the pitch, it looks fine. You can't really tell, but in person, if you get seen wearing this kit, then you have some sort of issue. You have some sort of issue, man. On the pitch, it looks fine. You can't really tell, but the sponsor, the black like bar thing on top, I don't know what you are thinking. So Southampton, you probably are expecting this, but you can understand. Okay, just burn this kit. Up next will be the mighty Spurs. It's a C for me. Like, I want to say B because like there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing kind of right either. It's just a Spurs kit. It's just white with, you know, navy shorts and socks, and like that's kind of it. Like, it's a bit boring, and like I feel like this is more like the boring tier, I guess. C is kind of like it just is a kit which you'd expect from the team. I don't know, man. I feel like, am I wrong for putting him as a C? Like, it's a nice kit. Like, it's a clean kit, but I feel like we've seen this kit so many times. Like, last year, they took a different route with the gradient design. But then, I don't know, man. It feels like there's just a bit kind of plain with it. Up next will be the mighty Watford. Now, again, when I first saw it, I didn't like it, thinking, oh, it's a bit weird, but it's like Newcastle that you can't really diss a manufacturer for taking it, you know, taking something a bit out there. So for that alone, I'm gonna put Watford in B. For me, maybe you might prefer it. I think this one is more of a subjective taste. So maybe you may like it, you may think it's weird or awful. For me, it's decent. So I guess this one's more to your kind of personal taste, really. West Ham, you know what? You may think I'm crazy, but I think it's an A. When I first saw it, I didn't really like it, but the more I see it, I actually think it's really nice. I like how the top bit goes to the kit. I like the sponsor. I like the manufacturer. All around, I think it's actually a very nice kit. And again, I feel like it'd be a kit that you will see outside the season quite often by West Ham fans. I just feel like you may. And Wolves as well. For their home, I'll give them a B. I preferred their kit last year. I typically do like Wolves colours. I think you can't really go wrong with the Wolves colour scheme. But I think it's a B. If it was last year's, I'd put it as an A. But if it's this year's, I'll say it's a B. Oh yeah, and sorry, I forgot about the Bournemouth one. Bournemouth for me, I don't like the Bournemouth kit. Actually, I do like it. I feel like for like one of those kits that like is a common one, like it's nothing special about this kit compared to other ones, but I feel like it's just more clean, really. I like the sponsor of it, so I'll put Bournemouth as an A. I kind of always like Bournemouth's kit, so that is all the home kits. I almost forgot about that one. Well, I did forget about it until my chat reminded me. So there you go. Those are the kits. Don't kill me, Bournemouth fans. There's away kits now. So away kits, of course, starting off with Arsenal. For me, Arsenal is an A tier. I think that, I don't know, I think the zigzag kind of pass is a bit kind of out there, to be fair. I'm just not really a massive fan of like the texture behind it. So again, it's personal taste. You may think it's god tier if you're an Arsenal fan, which I don't blame you at all. But for me, I give it as an A. Aston Villa, I want to put it as an A. Only because of when it looks, I saw it against Palace. The kind of like how it goes to the shorts, the kind of like claret shorts. I think on the pitch, I do like it a lot. I do like their kit a lot on the pitch. So for me personally, I'll put the Aston Villa away kit in A. I'll put the Brighton kit in C. Just kind of boring, isn't it? Let's be honest here. Kind of similar to like a Spurs. Like it's just a dark kit. There's not much about it. It's a standard Nike template, really. Burnley's away kit. I'm a Burnley fan, of course. I don't like it. I'll put it as a C. I don't really like an away kit. If you compare our away kit to other years, it just is a blue kit, really. And with the shorts, it's just blue shorts and blue socks. If it had like claret shorts, I think it looks better. But I don't know, man. Chelsea. This for me is a god tier kit. Let me explain why. This one on the pitch will look kind of dull, but in person, I love the colour. Again, I think it's a subjective one, but I think this is a classic kit. It represents Chelsea quite well. With like, it's clean, but it's got that bit of a like an edge to it, you know, with the colour and the sleeves as well. Up next will be the Crystal Palace away kit, the black one, and again, I like it a lot. I'm just on the pitch, I like it. Part of me is thinking it's just an A tier. I like it a lot. I like the pattern of it. Up next will be Everton. Everton with the kind of peachy kind of kit. I've not seen it in person yet. I put Everton as a B. I'll put it as a B compared to everyone, to be fair. I like the idea that they're going out there a bit. It just, I don't know. I guess a B is kind of safe for that one. Up next will be Leicester City with their pink kit. I think it's a banger. Honestly, I do like it a lot. I think the sponsors are very nice. It's kind of just like the Germany kit, but with pink, to be fair. All around, I think it's a kit that you'll see quite often by Leicester fans for years to come. And on the pitch, it's a pink kit. You can't really go wrong with it. Up next will be Liverpool. Their kit, for me, is just standard. I just don't think it's anything special, to be fair. I put Liverpool maybe as a C. If I put that as a C, I feel like I must put Liverpool as a C. Man City's, I don't really like it at all. I just feel like it's kind of like random. Like it's just got colours everywhere. Got like blue here and red there and some yellow kind of checkered thing on top. It's just kind of all over the place for me. It's just kind of like, I just don't think it's a nice kit, really. I'm debating burn this kit, honestly. I just don't like it at all. Next up, United's kind of goldy kind of kit. I don't know this one as well. Like, the away ones are more confusing for me. I like the United home kit. It's just like the away kit. It just, when you have a t-shirt, well, when you have a shirt which kind of looks like piss, I don't think it's a good thing. It kind of looks like piss. So, burn this kit for that one. Up next will be Newcastle. You know what? At first I didn't like it, but like from a distance, it looks very nice. So, I put it as a B. Nice little orange kit. On the pitch, it stands out. It looks nice. So, if Wolves is a B, I'll say Newcastle away is a B. Norwich City, the red kit, I don't think it's bad, to be fair. Okay, so I think for Norwich, I think that's a B. Sheffield United, it's white, with a nice sponsor, gets the job done. I saw it against Chelsea, and I liked how it looks on the pitch. So, I'm thinking all round a B for Sheffield United away. Southampton, their away kit, I feel like if Burnley is in C, I'll put Southampton C as well. It's not as bad as the home one, but it's not much better. Just for that sponsor alone. Up next, away for Tottenham. I think it looks great. I say B. I like the kind of more colour scheme, to be fair. Watford away for me is really kind of, I don't like it really at all. I don't know what your guys' thoughts on it, but it just looks kind of like, it's not really a great sponsor. Kind of a boring design. I think that's a burn this kit, honestly. It just looks kind of, no sauce. No sauce. West Ham away. Very, very nice kit up front. On the pitch, it's just all white. So on the pitch, it looks alright, but up front, I think it looks quite nice. A B or an A, but it's definitely not towards a C end, definitely for West Ham. One more, which is Wolves. I do actually really like their kit. When I saw it, that's a banging kit. I'm touching God tier. Honestly, I think that is a God tier kit. Only issue is for me is the sponsor. That's the only issue. But when I saw it being played, you know, with the Wolves players, and when I went to Wolves away, I saw Wolves fans wearing it. I liked it a lot. I just realised that the Palace kit is the same sponsor as Wolves. So, if the reason why Palace isn't in God tier is because of the sponsor, it kind of contradicts myself. So, for that reason alone, I don't think that's a valid enough reason. So, I'm going to push up to a God tier. I'll push it up before I look any more stupid on that one. Third kits, let's go. So, Arsenal, third kit. I'm going to go faster. Third kit for Arsenal, I love it. I love the colour scheme. God tier for me, easy. Bournemouth, the kind of like green thing, gets job done. I don't know, man. I like the sponsor. Maybe that's why I put Bournemouth more higher up. But it's a kit. Yeah, a green kit for Burnley. I'm putting it as a C. It looks like a training shirt. The sponsor isn't the best. Chelsea. Chelsea's a fun one. Weird colour. Very, very weird colour. When I'm on about, like, kits and thinking why it looks a bit weird, this is why. Honestly, it just looks a bit weird with, like, the Chelsea FC thing. And for that alone, I think that ruins it. Chelsea, for me, is a burn just for the colour. Palace, they're kind of, like, white with, like, the thing across it. I'll put it as a B. Leicester, I'm not really a fan of it. It kind of reminds me of the Chelsea one a bit. However, it's not got the weird ass collar compared to Chelsea. So a B probably is fair. I like the home and away, but the third kit is a bit, it's alright. Liverpool, I put Liverpool as an A. I do like their kit a lot. On the pitch, it looks amazing. I saw it live for the Burnley v Liverpool game, which beat us 3-0. Great. But yeah, I think it's a very nice kit. City's Sherbet kit. Again, this one is more of your own personal taste. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you hate it. Like, it just is. It's your own opinion. So I think no matter where I put it, there'll be someone like thinking, oh, it's great, or oh, it's terrible. So for me, I think it's a B. Man United, third kit. I like it, to be fair. I do like it. For me, the United one is A tier. Newcastle's kind of green kit is kind of similar to Burnley's. Just, I'm not a massive fan personally. Norwich's kind of dark kit. This is a great kit, really. Like, this is what it is. Like, I guess it's just a sponsor that wins it, and I like the sponsor. I'll put it as a, I don't know, I'll put it as a C. Sheffield United, the kind of green one, similar to Bournemouth. It's alright. Southampton, yeah, you know, it's probably a B. It can't be any higher than C just for that sponsor alone. What's up next? We got Spurs. God tier. I like the kit a lot. I think it's a very nice kit. We are running out of space here, man. Tottenham, I think it's a very nice kit, and you'll see quite often it'll look nice on pitch. West Ham, it's like a dark purple. I guess if I don't know, man. I feel like if Bournemouth is in it, I gotta put West Ham there as well. So yeah, man. Okay, so this is the final table of all the teams in. Now, when I look at this, I'm thinking I can change a lot of things around here, because there's so many kits that's quite similar to each other. Like, let's say Brighton's and then Leicester's. Like, you know, what makes them different? I guess it's by sponsors, and that's the only way I can kind of take it. Like, Brighton's to me just looks a bit boring. It's like a Nike template. There's not much really about it. You know what? Just to sort out my my OCD, I'll put Norwich as a B, so that is kind of more flattened out now. A lot more suitable. Honestly, me looking at this now, I feel like no matter what I really say, I feel like there'd be some sort of argument for whatever I put in. But just me going through it one by one, this is what I've come to. Again, kits are subjective. You may think I'm maybe on the right lines along here, and if you think that's right, then that's fantastic. You may think I'm completely wrong, which if that's the case, then that's great. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So yeah, man. This is definitely going to be causing something. I definitely know this. But I think, you know, I think I put at least one of every team's kit in, like, the A or God tier, I think. Like, I like most teams' kits. It's not like I'm biased towards anyone. But there you go, lads. You may have your own thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.